What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is D Flawless. Today we're going to read the TWAB, otherwise known as This Week in Destiny. I'm just not going to call it the TWID. It's a personal stand that I'm taking. Let's get into it. All right. This Week in Destiny. Moin moin. Hello in German, Guardians. This week we shared some cool stuff about the changes coming in the next season, and your lucky streak continues not only to finish your fishing triumphs, but also to get your hands on the newest exotic scout rifle, Wicked Implement. But before we start, let's look back at last week's topics. Solstice reminders and updates, Trials community map winner, player supports, weekly report, the community art of the week. This is actually the first TWAB I'm reading in a while. It's good to be back. An important update on the future of Zavala's journey, new exotic mission rotator details, recap of Dev Insight Season 22 ability and armor change preview, age gating changes, Grandmaster Psyops Battleground Moon is back, reminder, save the date for the August 22nd Destiny 2 showcase, Witch Queen enters PlayStation Plus, Destiny 2 Artist of the Week, Destiny 2 Movie of the Week picks. Thank you, Commander. There was an article that dropped earlier. Well, let's just read it. They're basically, they're not going to get rid of the Zavala character. They're going to recast it. Earlier this year, we lost Lance Reddick, the English language voice actor of Commander Zavala. Lance's iconic performance led us through some of the most intense moments in Destiny's history, and his impact on our Guardians, our community, and Bungie as a whole will never be forgotten. Today, we announced that the prolific television, film, and voice actor Keith David will be taking over the role of Zavala in the final shape and beyond. We are thrilled that Keith has accepted the role and honored to be working with him as we continue sharing the Commander story. I originally said that I hope that they didn't recast Zavala. Maybe they could do something narratively where I didn't want to necessarily kill off Zavala, but you know, it's just impossible shoes to fill with Lance Reddick. But if you're going to pick somebody, I think Keith David is probably one of the best choices they could have made. I'm going to be interested to see his interpretation of Zavala, and whether or not he tries to almost do like a pseudo Lance impression or just do his own thing with Zavala, and we just have to kind of like Dinklebot. Remember Peter Dinklage? And our Ghost is totally different than Dinklebot. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I've loved him in games like Mass Effect, Halo, and different games like that. So he's going to do a great job. That's probably the best choice they could have made if they're going to keep the Zavala character alive, which they are. Exotic Mission Rotator is coming. With Season 22 right around the corner, we wanted to peel back the curtain on some new details about the Exotic Mission Rotator. Let's start with the goals. A home for seasonal exotic missions after the year has passed, and a place where over time we can bring fan-favorite exotic missions back from the past. A source of seasonal exotic mission weapons and their associated catalysts. A new and consistent source of legacy seasonal rewards. To support these goals and so that we can continue to add content to this rotator in the future, we need to create rules and modify how these activities and the rewards work. Exotic weapons entering the playlist will become craftable. Each mission features a normal and legacy difficulty. Each mission features a pool of legacy seasonal rewards, armor, and craftable weapons that have thematic overlap with their associated mission. Each mission features the same reward behavior. Mission dialogue and narrative move forward after each activity completion and reset after all dialogue sets have been played. Legacy triumphs cannot be progressed. Below is the list of exotic missions and their associated rewards that are available starting in Season 22. These missions will rotate weekly, continue through the Lightfall year and beyond. We will be adding exotic missions that launch during Lightfall seasons into rotation with the final shape, and you can expect more additions to follow. So, changes coming to an exotic mission rotator. That ought to be fun. So you can grind your exotic weapons that maybe you don't have the role you want, or maybe you never got them. You can grind them. Good addition. Presage, exotic weapon Dead Man's Tale, now craftable with a new trait pool. Armor weapons from Season of the Chosen, seasonal weapons. Nezarec's Whisper, Bump in the Night, Tears of Contrition, Hollow Denial, Fire Fright, Without Remorse. Opulent weapons, Ausstringer, the Drang, Beloved, Callus Mini Tool, and Aiden Pursuant armor set. Requires ownership of Beyond Light or Season of the Chosen. We have the Vox Obscura mission, where the exotic weapon is Dead Messenger, which is now craftable with an additional trait. Armor and weapons from Season of the Risen. Seasonal weapons, Explosive Personality, Recurrent Impact, Under Your Skin, Sweet Sorrow, Thoughtless Peace of Mind. and the Tusked Allegiance armor set. That's actually a pretty awesome armor set, Tusked Allegiance armor set. Really like that one. Which requires ownership of the Witch Queen and or Season of the Risen. Operation Seraph Shield mission, where the exotic weapon is the Revision 0, which is still craftable. Armor and weapons from Season of the Seraph. Seasonal weapons include Fire and Forget, Tripwire Canary, Disparity, Path of Least Resistance, Judgment of Kelgaroth, Retrofit Escapade. The Ikelos weapons, where you have the Ikelos hand cannon, Ikelos shotgun, Ikelos sniper rifle, and the Ikelos SMG, and the Warmind's Avatar armor set, another pretty good set. Requires ownership of the Witch Queen or Season of the Seraph. Each exotic mission that enters the rotator will feature the same reward behavior. Weapon crafting rewards. First completion of the mission on normal or legendary difficulty will award the exotic deep sight weapon associated with the mission. Extracting or dismantling this deep sight weapon will grant the pattern. Each completion of the normal or legendary version of the exotic mission will award an intrinsic upgrade that can be used when crafting the exotic weapon. Each completion of the legendary version of the exotic mission will award a catalyst upgrade for the crafted exotic weapon. There you go. There's the path. Seems like you do the mission once, you get the pattern, and then subsequent completions will give you the intrinsic upgrades and the catalysts. Armor and weapon rewards. The normal and legendary versions of the missions have separate weekly reward lockouts. Weekly mission rewards. 1 guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not had its pattern unlocked, and 1 armor piece that has not already been obtained based on your current class. If all weapon patterns and armor have been obtained for the in rotation mission, a random world drop will be awarded. On every completion, you will receive an additional weapon from the mission's weapon pool. However, this weapon will have no knockout or guaranteed deep sight behavior. This weapon can roll with deep sight, but this would be on a random percentage chance. Interesting. Let me know what you think about that. You think they should guarantee a deep sight, like once a week maybe? Or do you like it being on a randomizer? Alongside the mission rewards, there is also a weekly challenge. This weekly challenge has the same armor and weapon pool as the exotic mission, which is in rotation. The challenge rewards will be output at pinnacle power and will prioritize the rewards in the following order. 1 guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not had its pattern unlocked. If weapon patterns have all been unlocked, the challenge will award 1 armor piece that has not been obtained based on your current class. If all weapon patterns and armor have been obtained for the in-rotation mission, the challenge will output a random weapon or armor. Additionally, the exotic mission gives bonus progress for the Xenology quest from Xur. 4 points for completing on normal difficulty and 7 for completing on legendary. Dev Insights Recap. With yesterday's Dev Insight article, we showed you our plans for some changes coming in Season 22. We want to make some exotics a good alternative in your arsenal and give you an easier option to counter barricades in PvP. Also, we have some tweaks for Strand. So, if you haven't read it yet, give it a go. All these changes are coming in Season 22. You can find the whole Dev Insight article here, and they provide the link. Age gating changes on all Bungie services. Starting on August 15, 2023, in order to be fully compliant with an evolving landscape of digital service legislation around the world, Bungie.net users will be prompted for their birth date and country of origin or residence when signing in or creating a new account. All active sessions will expire on this date, including our Destiny 2 companion app, any third-party sites, etc. You will need to sign in again and enter your birth date and country of origin or residence to use these services. For more information on how Bungie uses and stores player data, please see our privacy policy. We have the PsyOp Battlegrounds Moon returned. Are you ready for a challenging Grand Master? That's a sick picture. Since Lightfall launched, we've implemented more and more battlegrounds to the Grandmaster playlist. One battleground in particular was very challenging, and it returned this week. Can you beat the PsyOp Battleground on the Moon? You will have to bring your best build and gear to clear this one. So buckle up if you think you're ready for the challenge. Interesting. I bet Sabe's already beat it. August 22 is just around the corner. Only 2 more weeks until our 2023 Destiny 2 showcase. While you're learning about what you need to do to follow the witness into the portal, we are preparing for the last showcase in the Light and Darkness saga. So don't forget to put a mark on your calendar when August 22 at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The pre-show begins at 8 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Bilibili. For our global players, there are several available channels to be localized to watch the upcoming Destiny 2 reveal stream. The main Destiny 2 showcase will have localized subtitles available for the following language on these channels: French, German, Italian, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. No announcement of who's going to be hosting it. Maybe it's just going to be an all Bungie employees thing. Good news for all PS Plus Extra and Premium subscribers. The Witch Queen will be joining the August 2023 PlayStation Plus game catalog for 6 months. Starting on August 15, everybody who has the PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium will have access to the Witch Queen the next time they log into Destiny 2 on PlayStation. Have fun challenging Savathun and be aware of the Lucent Hive. Player support report. Some end of season reminders, known issues. Movie of the week, congratulations goes to Ace the Reaper. Artist of the week, congratulations goes to Felipe San, and that's the TWAB. That's the TWAB. I hope you enjoy challenge in this week's Grandmaster, and that we will see each other in the stream chat during Showcase on August 22nd. Have fun in the last 2 weeks of this season and get your titles done. Haut rein! Let's go in German, Timon. And that's the TWAB. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the TWAB, let me know, or if you just like the reading of the TWAB. Not if you don't like the TWAB, but either way, leave a like on the video. Helps me out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this week's TWAB. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace out. I love you. Bye-bye.